What's the golden rule you've learned in a relationship? Take time to cool off when you're upset, so you don't say something stupid that you don't mean. After 25 years of marriage, be honest. Yes, there may be a fight or hurt feelings, but honesty allows for explanation and communication. And surprisingly, after a couple of years, you'll start listening first and judging second, well most of the time anyway. Never disrespect yourself for another person. As someone who waited around far too long for someone who wasn't interested and begged for the bare minimum, trust me, don't let someone keep you on the shelf. Don't forget who you are while dating someone. I lost a lot of me trying to change myself for a toxic person, but in the end they rose and I sank. It's not your responsibility to fix your partner. This means it is going to lead to a lot of resentment, unhappiness, and struggle the majority of the time. If they aren't willing to take control of their own life and or at the very least make an attempt to handle their own issues, hang-ups, baggage, etc., then it's probably time to evaluate if this is going to be a healthy long-term relationship. Don't set yourself on fire to keep your partner warm. Never assume. You need to clarify. Always clarify before you process. Always process with time. Always take time to be alone. Come back to issues with an unclouded mind and face them together. It's never you versus your partner. It's always you and your partner versus the issue. Communicate what you need for the relationship to be successful. Too many people care more about keeping the peace and continuing the relationship than they do about optimizing it. If something isn't working, you have to say something. It's romantic to dedicate yourself to your partner, but never forget that you need to look after yourself and your mental health first. As a man, people do not care about your feelings and it's compounded by you not voicing them. Don't give away so much of your hobbies, peace, or identity that when your relationship and work are in a rough patch, you've got nothing good left going on. This isn't meant to imply you should hold people at arm's length, or that you shouldn't love your partner deeply. It's just to remind us that one of our responsibilities in a relationship is to maintain ourselves, and that sometimes maintaining your relationship looks like hunting trips, painting, meditation retreats, top golf with Du Bois, BJJ, or even just going to a bar and having a drink or two alone and just meeting strangers. I'm going to steal from a fellow Redditor. It has stuck with me. A great partnership is one where each of you is striving to do 60% of the work. I'm thinking about that now as I lay in bed on my phone while the dishwasher needs to be emptied. Edit. The dishwasher did get emptied by both of us about 5 minutes after I posted this. Close bracket. Communication and respect of the individual. Basically set your boundaries early on and do your best to understand your partner's boundaries. This requires trust and empathy. If you don't have those two things, you're probably not going to have a good relationship. Be yourself. Don't become small to better suit them. Trust your instinct. Communicate bravely and authentically. Paternity tests are significantly cheaper than child support. Do the little things. They go a long way for the right person's love language. Example, wife drinks a lot of water, so anytime I'm at the sink I grab her bottle and top it off. At night, I gather any bottles in the house, fill them up, and put them in the fridge, so she has cold water in the morning. If she makes bizarre baseless accusations of you cheating, it's a massive red flag. People sometimes place a significant amount of emotional weight behind incredibly minor decisions or opinions. There doesn't always have to be a rational debate over these. Sometimes you need to just let them have it. Expect what you tolerate. If they do something forbidden once and you let it go, expect it again and again. She doesn't want you to problem solve, she wants empathy with a deep voice. You can't predict if someone else will cheat on you or treat you badly. All you can do is reassure yourself that whatever happens, you will overcome it and be okay. Grass is greener where you water it. Have boundaries, mutual respect, and open communication. If they don't have these as well, move on. Never marry my ex. Asterisk. I see by the upvotes, several of you have met her. Asterisk. You look so nice is the first thing I say when I'm picking her up to go out. If they get upset at your boundaries, run. Try to take a step back to listen what she is saying and why she is saying without jumping to conclusions. Never make huge decisions in the first 90 days or so. The newness of the relationship makes you blind to little things that once you settle in and become less enamored by them will start to grind away at your nerves. Also, anyone trying to keep personality traits and things hidden start to show back up. It seems like the real people show by around the 3-month mark and things they have tried to hide or change start to surface. Know when it's time to end a relationship. If you are fighting about nothing and you don't look forward to seeing them. Don't say things in an argument that you wouldn't say otherwise. Just because you're upset, it doesn't give you permission to fight dirty. I don't bring up past offenses or name call or deliver low blows. I might bite my tongue clear off, but I don't say words that I can't take back. You can never put words back in your mouth once they come out. If she asks for something in her purse, just bring the purse. Do women openly dislike this? Absolutely. Am I about to shuffle through her purse for 10 minutes? Absolutely not. Lick it before you stick it. 18 years happily married. It's too sweet for some people. My 2 rules. 1. Keep flirting. Keep treating her like you're trying to get a first date. 2. When you argue, only argue to resolve the issue, not to be right or to win. You should never have to beg someone who genuinely loves you to treat you right or to treat you with respect. Don't fucking cheat. Should be simple enough, but it happens way too often. Not to put up with abuse, even verbal. It always gets worse. The first time they lose their shit on you over an imagined slight, fucking run. Have sex before you go out for the night. Never say disparaging things about woman's body. She will never forget it. If they can't make time for you, intentional or not, they are not the one. Good communication is non-negotiable. No relationship is perfect. You gotta let some shit slide. Yes, your needs are important, and so is setting boundaries. Just be careful not to set hard boundaries over stupid shit. You don't like Mexican food. Suck it up once in a while and have so nachos for their sake. Can't stand a certain show. I'm betting you handle piddling with your phone while cuddling with them and they watch it. Find your power animal.